Our final hero tribute tonight will be for Private First Class Daniel Ray Parker. Daniel graduated from Lake Elsinore High School in 2003, and he followed in the footsteps of his father and grandfather when he enlisted in the U.S. Army 101st Airborne. He not only believed that military service was a family tradition, but a public obligation. Daniel was part of the team that was sent to capture Saddam Hussein's two sons. They were in hiding. We all know about the fierce fighting that took place that ended the lives of those two evil men. Daniel was only 18 years old when he lost his life, suffered from injuries when he was thrown from his vehicle in Mosul, Iraq on August 12, 2003. Daniel had many special qualities, and his many friends and combat comrades will never forget him. His parents are Sherry and Billy Parker. 4 of his 6 sisters and brothers, I hope, are here tonight. They are Dalton, Daniel, Dallas, and Dustin. Danny and David are just youngsters and too young to be here. All of them will miss him terribly. The words on the banner read, Daniel loved so much about life. He loved God, his family, his friends, and the Army. He was a major sports nut. His comrades respected him because of his strength and commitment to God and our country. The verse that meant the most to him was Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Is the Parker family here tonight? Back in there. Will young Marines? That is our final tribute to these great young men. If you have questions about the American Tribute Organization, you may learn more about us by visiting with us this evening. We will have people at the white booth out there on the grounds. We have literature and we'll be glad to answer questions. Also, there will be videos playing throughout the evening that are very informative. There is one video entitled Remember Me by Lizzie Palmer. It is a truly emotional and it reminds us about why we should never forget these young men and women and continue to honor all of our veterans. You can also go online to AmericanHeroesTribute.org. There you'll find a great deal more information about us. The request for American heroes to participate at events like this is ever increasing. We are limited in personnel and funds, so if you would like to find out how you can help and become part of our dedicated team, please inquire at the station. That concludes the American Heroes Tribute presentation. Thank you.
We would like to thank Supervisor Buster for his generous support of these 3 banners and recognizing our Wildomar residents. For 3 decades, I've taught history and government at Elsinore High School, and as we cover the wars and we cover the sadness that goes along with them, the students always ask the same question, and that question is why? Why do we fight? Why do we have to get involved? Why can't we just stay in our own backyard? And the answer I've given them has been the same. is that democracies don't fight democracies. And if we truly want a world of peace, we need to have a world of freedom. And I want to thank personally those families for their sacrifice. I want to thank all of you who have soldiers that are serving now or have served for making that dream come true for others. On July 4th, Elsinore High School will dedicate a memorial to all of the veterans that have served since 1891 during conflicts. And it will be right out at the front of the school on the back of the marquee. We invite all of you to come and join with us that day. It'll be a short ceremony from approximately 9 to 9:30 as we unveil the memorial and dedicate it to those veterans who have been here. It is now a moment you have waited for. And that moment is to finally find out the answers to those questions. Wildomar's, and you got to keep score, and please look and make sure that no one cheats. All right? Wildomar's first fast food place, first franchise. Does anyone have it? No, not Jack in the Box.
Not Jack in the Box.
Very good. Thank you very much. It was Noggles in the Stater Brothers Center. Became Del Taco later. All right. If you didn't get it right, check it off. No cheating.
Stater Brothers came
The
in.
name of the two-lane highway that ran north and south through Wildomar. Highway 71. Highway 71. How many got that one right? Okay.
There's
The
nothing in
location
Stater
of the,
Brothers.
and I'm not even sure it was in the boundaries of Wildomar, the closest traffic signal and the gas station next to it. Anybody know what it was? It was on Railroad Canyon.
McDonald's.
It was Arco Ridge. It was Atlantic Ridge Field. That's exactly right. We had one signal there and one signal at Central, and those were the only signals within 600 square miles. Those were the days. The spirit of community existed early, and our first built Little League fields. Does anybody know where they were? There's still a remnant of it today. It's a 2x4 with some chain link on it. Who knows?
I do. It's right by David A. Brown.
Right by David A. Brown. It is a vacant lot. You can still see that little backstop up there.
one up in the
And
mountains.
Paula built it. She was only 4 at the time. Number 5, the Indian dialect and term, the translation of Wildomar. William, Donald, and Margaret. Every teacher has to throw in a trick question, right? No Indian dialect, just about as English as you get. William, Donald, and Margaret. And I'm sure they're smiling today. And last question, and this is the bonus question. The location of the post office that the Olympic torch passed by. Does anybody know where it is? That's right, the corner of Palomar and Central. It is a Mexican restaurant today. That was our old post office. All right, how many have got 6 right? 6 right? You may proceed to the jump up right now. You get free jumps. Start moving. We're going to let those winners come first. 5. How many do we have that are 5? Come on down. How many got 4? 4. This really looks like an Elsinore High School group. This is pretty sad. How many had 3? 2. 1. And all of those who got 0 right, raise your hands, please. Very good. You're our special guest tonight. We invite you to come out. By a word of note, we would like to encourage all of those cars that are on the south end where the fireworks are going to go off to please move for 2 reasons. Number 1, because they can't shoot the fireworks until you do move. There is parking in the church right across the street and up here. And also, it will damage the cars. So if you could take care of that, and that could be your first lawsuit, City Council. Wouldn't that be exciting? We could do that. And we invite all now to come down to the field for food, fun, jump houses, and to view the banners. And one last round of applause for our new Wildomar City Council.